Hello, and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we are going to have a look at the light machine gun. This was a random drop that I got from a random 3-star enemy, and it was so interesting that I decided to start using it. It has the legendary effects of Juggernauts, which increases your damage as your health increases up to 25%. Bullets explode for 20% weapon damage and 15% faster reload speed. The light machine gun only holds 75 rounds and it has a very high fire rate, so you will be reloading often, so that 3rd star is very desirable. At least it is for me. There are only 2 mods on the light machine gun, the automatic receiver and the prime automatic receiver. Now the prime automatic receiver does a little more damage than the regular automatic receiver, but the main reason for using it is actually ammo crafting. Normal 308 yields 54 per craft, and that's if you have Ammo Smith and Ammo Factory maxed out. And 54 per craft is not very much for a heavy gun, especially one that fires as fast as this one does. Ultrasight 308 yields 432 per craft, which is 8 times the amount of normal 308. Now that does mean that you have to worry about having flux when you craft ammo, but it does only cost you 1 per craft. So 1 flux yields 432, which isn't too bad. All right, a quick look at the build. Since the LMG is a heavy gun, we have heavy gunner perks. We have Heavy Gunner maxed out and Expert Heavy Gunner and 1 rank of Master Heavy Gunner. Because it does chew through ammo, I carry a lot of ammo, so Bandolier is necessary. Lock and Load for the faster reload speed. Tenderizer for extra damage. Stabilize for armor penetration. I also have Demolition Expert since it does have the explosive legendary effects and it benefits from this perk. Adrenaline for extra damage against multiple enemies. Bloody Mess for extra damage. 1 Gun Army for stagger and cripple chance. And Ricochet for a little bit of defense when we're being constantly shot at. Now, I do like the LMG a lot. I mean, it is a hungry gun, but yeah, it chews through enemies very nicely. And with stabilized, you can just hip fire. I'm not aiming at all. But as you can see from the fire rate, you do chew through ammo. You chew through ammo and enemies very effectively. But the downside is right here, where you can't hold a lot, so you do reloads. Okay, come on. Sometimes at pretty difficult times. And there's my health, 50%. So the Juggernaut's effect is probably pretty close to nothing here, but there's a stim pack. We'll get that damage back up. But even, I mean, honestly, if you had a quad on one of these, you'd still be fine. These do a lot of damage, even without the benefit of a legendary prefix. Honestly, the main appeal for this was actually the faster reload. Just because you do reload a lot, so having an extra snappy reload is really nice. One of the nice things about the Ultrasight 308 is when you do find it in ammo boxes, it tends to be in pretty decent amounts. 57 rounds in an ammo box, that's actually pretty nice. I actually have a vampire version of this, a vampire explosive. It isn't faster reload, but it is vampire explosive on another character, and it works fantastic. It basically makes you unkillable. Plus you shred your enemies, so yeah, that's also a nice benefit. And with this weapon, there's a couple of things that I would like to be different. I wish there was the option to have a bigger magazine. Look at that. Between the staggers and just the amount of damage, didn't even have to worry about it. Yeah, everything just, everything dies very quickly with this. The thing I would like different would be, I don't know, a high capacity magazine, something that hold at least a couple of hundred, you know, something on par with the flamer. Looks like murder-suicide right here. I thought I saw Mirelurk King. Apparently not. But yeah, something that's high capacity, maybe that'll hold a couple hundred rounds. That would be nice, so you didn't have to reload as much. Let's see if I can, explosive bullets are enough to, yes, they are. And I would also like to see the yield on 308 to be a little more sensible. Right now, it's kind of calibrated to be, you know, like as if you're only using a hunting rifle. I mean, obviously with a hunting rifle, you don't need a ton of 308. And this kind of, you know, this is kind of the opposite of that. Oh, there is the poison. That is actually, wow, that's really strong. I'm wearing a full set of Union armor. That poison resistance shouldn't be doing what it's doing to me. That's actually kind of interesting. Little issue with the reload here. Yeah, why is that poison damage so much? Well, since we do have the prime receiver on and we do extra damage against Scorched, figure might as well test this against my aim is terrible. Against a Scorch Beast, and, well, Scorch die easily. I don't think you need bonus damage against these guys. But against her... Yeah, I can do a little better in first person, but yeah. This is more fun. But you can just see, you will chew through ammo. But it's so much fun. Yes, you have to do a little more resource gathering, especially with Flux, but wow, this is just, if you've never used a light machine gun, you should. They are just so much fun. Especially an explosive one. An explosive light machine gun into just a crowd of enemies. Doesn't matter what kind of enemies, it's just all kinds of fun. This is actually a good tagging weapon. It's an expensive tagging weapon, but if you're at an event like Radiation Rumble or Eviction Notice, just anything with a lot of enemies, this is and that's the problem. She's not landing, and that's my fault. I'm using one gun army, and I'm staggering her before she can land. So I should probably unequip that perk if I want her to land ever. All right, one gun army has been unequipped. Oh, maybe she'll just land and I don't have to shoot. All right, I should have unequipped it before then, but yeah, you can see, not a problem. Easy kill. Everything is an easy kill with this gun. Another thing I would like, although it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, would be able to put some mods on this to make it more VATS efficient. I mean, it's very expensive in VATS. I mean, it's not a VATS weapon, right? It's a heavy gun, so making it VATS efficient wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But I still think it'd be fun to do a commando build using one of these with the right rolls. And we have an explosion. That killed all the enemies. But yeah, choose through robots just as well as organic enemies. I mean, I guess you can still play commando. You just can't play VATS commando with this. I mean, you would just need a crazy amount of action points to do that. But this is so fun. I love this gun. It just chews through everything, and it's with the explosive effect, it's spectacular. So this is another one of those guns where you get, as soon as you get your hands on it, you think, okay, where can I go to shoot stuff? Because it just makes you want to use it. For no reason, just stupid, silly murder. Just, yeah. That's what it's good for. Just loud, silly, obnoxious murder. And there you have it. The light machine gun, it's just a lot of fun. It kills everything very easily. The only downsides, the high ammo consumption and the relatively low ammo capacity. But even with the drawbacks, it's just a heck of a weapon. If you ever get your hands on one that's just a halfway decent roll, definitely give it a try. It's worth it for sure. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.